Hello, my name is Bailey and I own an ambulance that I'm currently converting into a camper van. This will be a video about ripping out the insulation. I have a few time lapses and then a wrap-up video at the end for you guys, so I hope you guys enjoy that. Insulation removal day 1. And here we are with the first time lapse. I am with my parents and my fiance Alex in this day. And in the beginning, it was just a lot of suiting up and getting our goggles and masks ready. And then we found out that our suits did not come with booties. So here we are taping plastic bags on our feet, which was cool. And there goes the wall. That was super easy to take off. This part was really satisfying. It's me and my mom on the right side and my dad and Alex on the left side, and they had some struts to work around because some more stuff was on their wall. And here I am trying to get every single little bit possible on the ceiling and on the wall over here, and they're getting the insulation on the wall over there. And then we are all scraping the rest of the insulation off the walls, or at least trying to get as much as possible, because fiberglass insulation can be super, super itchy, and I wanted to get every single bit of it possible that I could out of the ambulance. Then we wanted to try to get down the ceiling, so here we are taking a whole bunch of parts off, and then we realize this part is a problem, and then we find out that there's a whole bunch of wires that run from the front to the back that control a bunch of the lights and the flashers and stuff. And so that was a big problem that we ran into, and that is the thing that made it not be able to take one day. So Alex had a scoring knife, and he tried to make a score on it, which did work, but it didn't really cut the way we wanted it to, or break in the way that we wanted it to, so we ended up just packing up this day and then moving on to trying to do that tomorrow. So here we are putting everything back in the ambulance because we wanted to go throw it out, and that's that for this day. Insulation removal day 2. This day was just me and Alex, and our main goal was to get the ceiling off, so here he is working on that with a grinder. And it didn't take very long, but it was a pretty hard job and there was tons of dust flying around. And then we found out we needed to make some more cuts, so Alex made another cut horizontally that way, and then we could get that piece off, which was great, but it also made a whole bunch of the cables fall down, which were in the way. And then we wanted to get this big piece off, so here Alex is cutting another horizontal slice, and then here I am working after that, doing a whole bunch more scraping of the walls because I wanted to get every single little piece of insulation off that I could, since it's really not great for you to be breathing that or touching that at all. And there were a lot of sections for me to work on, but I had worked on most of them before, so that was pretty easy. And that was most of all that we did that day. Insulation removal day 3 and beyond. In those videos you just watched, we took all of the insulation off of the walls, we scraped them all clean, and we also cut the ceiling down. Right after those videos, I did a whole bunch of vacuuming and cleaning and sweeping and taking all of the extra stuff out of the ambulance because we were about to have some extra work done right after that. And we also put all these cables up because they were all hanging down in the middle of it, completely in the way, so we hung those up. We also did not take any of the ceiling insulation out because it was the day before we were having extra work done, and we didn't want to make a whole huge mess that we weren't able to clean up before we were doing that. So that is still up. That is going to be our next step, is taking all of that down. And then we couldn't take the entire ceiling down because there was all of these wires running from the front to the back on the ambulance. And here they are from a different angle. All of these are going to the lights in the back, and they control the flashers and the sequence of the emergency lights. And we definitely didn't want to mess with that right now. And so we were not able to take that part of the ceiling down yet. We probably won't, just because we don't want to really mess with it. We're probably just going to cut around it more precisely, and then that'll be that, and then we'll get whatever insulation we can out from under it. I also plan on cleaning all of the walls more thoroughly, probably with vinegar or rubbing alcohol, since those dissolve fiberglass pretty well, and also adhesive, and there's a lot of adhesive and stuff that I want to get off the walls. I really don't want to be working on this for longer than I have to with the fiberglass insulation that's in there. And as you can see, there's also some parts that still have lots of fiberglass insulation on them, and I also don't want to be wearing those suits for any longer than I have to, since they're really warm and really uncomfortable, and that the mask and the goggles really hurt my face as well. So yeah, and it's also getting warmer, so those suits are going to be getting warmer as well, so that's not very going to be very fun. And then we'll be putting new insulation up. We also could not get every single bit in my electrical system out behind it, because over here a whole bunch of the insulation is behind all of my electrical. You can see the tinfoil part at the top and at the side over there. Here's a closer up angle of it, and you can really tell that it's just under all of my electrical. So we're probably not going to mess with that, but that's okay because there's still some insulation there, which was good. So I don't really see a need to rip it out right now. So yeah, those are the next steps. That's what we did. It was a whole lot of work to do, especially the ceiling, and wearing those suits was really not very fun. My next video will be about the new light lenses I got to replace the red lights on the outside of the ambulance, and also the exterior cabinet removal, which I am super excited about, and it looks really amazing. And I also post a video every Thursday, so you can subscribe if you'd like. And also I have a blog at vitalvan.net where I post every Monday and Thursday. It's usually about the content in these videos, but sometimes there's little extra bits put in the blog that YouTube doesn't get to see. Yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching!